So today we're going to be making caponata, which is an Italian dish that my mom really likes, which is why. So the special thing about caponata is it's a Sicilian dish, so it's from southern Italy, and it is like, you know how like pizza was poor person food and then it becomes really popular? So the same thing with caponata, except it like didn't get as popular as pizza. But they what they would do is they would make it and then they would cool it down and they would put it on sandwiches. Okay, so to get it started, I'm just going to add some water to the pan, and I'm going to put some assafoetida in it so that the assafoetida cooks. Yeah, if you guys want to move closer, you're welcome to. Oh no, it's fine there. Yeah, and then I'm going to add yeah, it's okay. I'm going to add the eggplant and it'll start to cook, but I'm also going to add some salt to the eggplant because that will help it release some water. And it'll help it cook better because all the water is pretty much evaporated. I don't know.
Smells delicious.
That's because eggplant always smells good.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, we can add the
tomatoes.
tomatoes.
Turn down the heat a little. And
no,
the
turn it up.
chickpeas.
Because we're going to add the tomatoes and it'll take out all the heat. Oh, that's a lot of chickpeas.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever. The proportions are a little bit off because we had to buy what was available.
A good way to tell when this is done cooking is when the celery has softened up a little bit.
Add some olives now, just so that they can give their flavor.
And the capers.
Yeah. I'm also going to save some olives for the salad, in case you want to really... in case you want a really Sicilian salad. Very few. This is going to be challenging. Oh, shoot.
Of capers.
Yeah, a teaspoon of
Add
capers.
about a teaspoon of capers.
For nice flavor.
Ooh, the capers, you can smell them now.
Oh, no.
Like maybe status yesterday.
What?
I don't know.
I knew last week.
Yeah, I knew last week too.
Yeah. Well, I'm just,
Like,
if you think you're like on top of this stuff, I'm on top of it.
I knew last week too, so I'm on top of it too.
And I'm gonna add the word. So something I was saying about this dish is that it covers almost every flavor profile. So it's salty, sweet, sour, and also bitter. So I can't guarantee umami.
Oh, that's weird. I know so much about food. Jonathan, what's that?
Raisins?
Raisins?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a lot of raisins.
The raisins give it the sweet. Now I'm just gonna add some vinegar. Normally it would be red wine vinegar, but I didn't have red wine vinegar, so I just used this. I don't think it makes the worst differences for our purposes, but if you work in like an upscale store, or I mean restaurant, you'd be in big trouble if you used apple cider vinegar. And I'm just gonna throw in some basil. Oh my god. Because then the juices will like absorb some of the flavor.
But you put the basil in at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're gonna turn it off in a moment. Okay, so if anyone wants to come up and look again, you can see the finished product. And
Colorful.
Yeah. And normally
feel free
this
to snack
is
on olives.
normally this is served cool, but for our purposes,
Right, we didn't have a refrigerator to cool it down in time. But it's also eaten hot. My mom eats it hot. But like traditionally in Sicily, it would be cooled and then put on a sandwich. It's also eaten as like an appetizer, like an antipasto, or as a side salad sometimes.